on to 1 through 3. I'm going to put it on you. So no matter what happens, it's your fault.
3.
1, 2, 3. All right. This is on you. This is on you. Ooh, you're going to love this. People always go, hey, how about something for the fellas? And I got something for the fellas today.
Who says that?
This 1920s huckster that I know.
What is this?
I'm on Tinder to find young lovers. I'm comfortable not wearing underwear, though.
Ah! God damn it.
She's 83. She's 83. And also, Macron's wife.
See, that's funny. Because she's an older lady.
Right, very old. A much older lady.
Beach for a drink. If it seems like it's going to be good, we'll go right up to my apartment.
And Mike, there's a reason I played this.
She a 9.
There's certain dudes that she also likes. Certain kind of boy toys.
How are you? And we make love.
By the way, this show is utter degenerate.
Oh, I know. Oh, Extreme Love? Oh, I know.
Ah, she's really old, too. This isn't like...
83.
Look, man, I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, you see some older broads sometimes, you're like, she could get it, man. There are some older broads out there that could get it. This is an old lady.
Look at the hands. The hands
This is an old lady. This is not...
My name is Hattie, and I'm 83 years old. I think I know more about males' genitalia than
She
doctor.
even has the horrible... I'm telling you, it's just... Like, when your entire crippled, withering body consists of mostly aftermarket parts... You know what I mean? It's just, you can, like... Yeah, it's like when you get a whole bunch of aftermarket shit in a car, and it's like, none of this fits right. It's all weird. She's fucking falling apart here. She's an 83 Toyota Corolla with a body kit.
How would you, exactly. You're a Puerto Rican car.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you be afraid of, like... Let's get into the mechanics here for a second. As much as I don't want to, we have to get under the hood here. Wouldn't you be afraid of, like, breaking her hips or whatever? Like, I get, like, oh, man, I'm a fuck chicks, but... Even if you're, like, a really lonely dude and you still, like, you'll figure, look, I'll fuck this 83-year-old... Wouldn't you be afraid of, like, hurting her or breaking her or killing her?
Yeah, that's that level to it too. Where
yeah, like, that's also really weird to me. It's like
I've had girls that were young and cute, but that were just that size, and you're like, I don't want to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you've had girls that are like, you know, in their 20s, but they're just like that chick Kelsey that I was fucking with for a while. She was like 5'1" and like petite blonde chick, and it was. Yeah, man, I'm not a big, powerful guy, but it's like, you're tiny.
And then she forgets to take her Boniva once, and you killed her. Like, that's not worth it.
It's not.
May not know.
I knew a chick one time that I worked with back in the day, and she was dating an older guy. She was older anyway. She was like 40, but she was dating a guy like 50, 60, whatever.
Right.
And but she was like a wild chick back in the day, so she was fucking this dude, and I guess she's like, they were getting really into it, and she let him fuck her in the ass. They were getting like really crazy with it, and he started having a heart attack, but it was like a mild one. Where he had to take the nitro, and he had to like lay down, and she's like, yeah, man, it's not that makes you feel older than like fucking some dude's fucking you in the ass, and he has to take nitro because he's almost had a heart attack.
You're
like,
fucking old. You're fucking evil Biff Tannen.
So it's not even bones and stuff too. You just have a heart attack. Like, these people have heart attacks going to get the mail.
Yeah.
More than a gay man, but I do. I know about guys. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's also a Microsoft product placement in this video.
This lady trying to hunch over and use her leg.
Look at her.
They're trying to make her look like a fun millennial just chilling in their room, and it's like, this is not.
She looks like when Frank dressed up as the trash man.
Holy
like, that's her body. You know what I mean?
And the
I'll eat garbage.
She looks like she's been walking in a hot parking lot all day, too, with bare feet. Dirty foot.
She looks like she robbed the Tommy Bahamas. You know what she's dressed like? She's dressed like the cover of a John Tesh album.
Her house looks like every Airbnb in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It's decorated exactly like every beach house in North Carolina.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Hattie.
How much you want to bet she has a jar of sand in the bathroom, like decorative sand?
You're right.
You know what? You know exactly.
It says Key West, Florida.
Oh, exactly.
Really, man? Like
2010. That's her picture in a cool leather jacket.
83. Fascinating older beauty is seeking a steady.
I took like 3 years off because guys don't really like 86-year-old women.
All right, this isn't her. This is Milo in 20 years.
This is Milo in 5 years if he keeps it up.
Younger friend.
Look at that. Look at that bod. Are you not going to check? Look at that hot
Don't
bod.
get me wrong. Look, for an 80-something-year-old lady, you look healthy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You look like, look, I know 83-year-old, I know 70-something-year-olds that are like, and they're just done.
You want your grandma to look like this when she gets older because it means she's healthy. You just don't want her to go fuck a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, no. If your grandma looked like this and she's like, tonight, me and my friends, we're going to Benihana. And we're going to go out, we're going to see Cirque du Soleil. And you're like, my grandmother's life rules.
Somebody has a
for
good
her.
point. We should fucking hook her up with politics suck guy.
But like when she...
Power couple.
But when she, you know what I mean? It's like one thing to be like, oh, going out for, me and my friends are going to have a dinner party. And you're like, how cool. My grandma's still out and at it, enjoying life. It's another to be like, I'm on Tinder trying to get dicks. Grandma, stop.
Lover for a shared life of adventure and passion. No pro-Trump.
And she still
and no
dresses
play.
like it's the 40s.
Sorry. You got to hear this part. This is for what her Tinder bio says.
Beauty is seeking a steady, younger friend, lover for a shared life of adventure and passion. No pro-Trump and no players.
No pro-Trump.
And it's...
And no players.
But by the way, this whole Trump thing at this point, it's not just marketing. It's not just hip culture. It's just not just hip to hate Trump. It's not that. No, he's really a bad man.
It's... First off, nothing she does is hip except for her fake hips that she has. Like, that's the only hip.
But she's like trying to emulate what she thinks young people think.
Of course, yeah, you're right. Even the haircut.
Whole culture, you're all so cringe.
Look at the haircut. She even has one of those fucking suicide girl haircuts.
Yeah, but it looks more like
she cut her own hair.
Looks like John Hickman.
It looks like she cut it with a malfunctioning Flowbee.
Do you only date younger men?
Well, first of all, most men my age aren't around anymore. Older
Maybe take the hint.
men
Maybe understand that life's about more than this fucking getting dick shit.
I know this is a small thing, but look at her phone and look how she has her apps arranged. Look at her phone. It's just she just has the email thing thrown there, contacts over to the right, a couple like Bumble and Tinder.
You're right.
But they're sporadically thrown. It's almost like she shouldn't be using this technology.
It's like a jitterbug.
Yes. You know when you get a phone with Metro PCS or one of or Boost tell you, oh yeah, you get a Samsung, but it's not like an S10, it's like a J10 or a Q10. It's not the right letter.
Or sometimes it just says get a free smartphone.
Exactly.
That's always
Touchscreen.
the worst one because that one they're not beholden at. Just I don't know, what do you got there? You get an LG from 2008. Give them that.
It's
Gives
fine.
a shit.
worried about aging, and that makes sense.
Somebody
I'm
just
worried
pointed
about
out it's a mint condition S4.
Mike, her boombox not only plays CDs, but it plays tapes.
This really feels like I'm looking at a beach
An
rental.
Airbnb. It's an Airbnb. It's an Airbnb. It's every Airbnb in the South. You're right, because everyone in South Florida looks like this. Anyone by a beach, Key West Airbnb.
aging. Everyone is worried about aging.
You think she has a combo DVD VHS in the living room like our Airbnb did in
Because I
Hollandale?
like to tape things off the TV sometimes still.
Jag.
I don't know how to do it with the new computers.
But a younger guy is not thinking aging. They're not afraid. Well, sometimes they'll lose an erection because something goes wrong, but
Something goes wrong.
Like you.
Like they suddenly realized they realized that the time-space continuum is really a thing, and they just were grossed out.
mostly they're not concerned that they're not going to be.
Sometimes it's because Sam Beckett leaped into somebody's body.
Yeah, sometimes it's because they start asking her questions about the Great Depression and the Nazis, and she doesn't answer them properly.
Be hard, and they're not going to be able to deliver for the woman. And younger men, I mean, a while now, they get off on getting a woman off. Very different from when I was younger. I've been on Tinder for about 8 months.
And I fucked 500 guys.
I like the ones with...
And, you know, look, we obviously shit on women a lot because you deserve it. But now I meant to sometimes have to be a little bit fair. The dudes that are fucking her are
the worst human beings.
Yeah, they're you're all garbage. Like, the dudes... Because we can sit here and we go, wow, look how crazy it is. But the only reason this story's a thing is because dudes are fucking her. Like, and young dudes are fucking her.
And look, I think we've all had a cougar at some point in our lives.
Yeah, no, not a saber tooth though, Mike.
But not a fucking, not a preserved fossil.
Yeah, this is,
Like,
come
you
on,
know what
man.
I mean?
open
You could start Jurassic Park from what's in her socks.
smiles, and that look healthy. See, now this guy says he's 57. He's probably 26.
I can't see the picture because it's blurred out, but just looking at the bottom of his face, that guy's 57. You just have no concept of age anymore.
Yeah, you're like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, you don't know.
You just don't know anymore.
Yeah.
What's happening in front of you, what happened in the past, what's going to happen in the future.
It's all muddled.
You're that old now.
It's all muddled.
But he purposely does that. Now this guy,
How dare you laugh at anybody on Tinder, by the way?
with his mother. So I don't think that's a good idea.
His mother's alive.
To men, a lot of their life's work has already been achieved. I love younger men because they're in the middle of an achievement, of a goal. There's the excitement
And you want to be their biggest regret?
They're not going to die soon.
Yeah.
of creating. I'm still creating, and I'm still moving forward on...
What are you creating?
Nothing.
Besides fucking nightmares. What is it
Besides nightmares.
Yeah. What are you creating?
my life goal, and it's exciting. Oh, look, he came up. Okay, so let's see what he looks like. They love giving orgasms.
It's a Russian bot farm.
I'm Lance. What's going on?
You know how many guys swipe right because of the goof? Too? There's got to be a goof factor, too, where there's some guys are like, all right, this can't be real. I got to see. Also, the guys that are running into her, what's your age filter on Tinder? Like, you have it up to 100?
I love getting them, so now I have a steady stream.
Yeah, it doesn't even set it. By the way, if you have your age filter set that high, you had to set it that high.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
not
default to
manual,
that.
yeah.
It defaults to a certain group,
Yeah.
and it's not.
It's not fucking 100.
I didn't mean to put it that way. I have a steady selection of young men.
Ah!
This tall guy from Ecuador, he was attracted to me. So I said, okay,
And he wanted a green card.
let's go. So we go to my
He
apartment.
said, "Let's go fuck at the Justice of the Peace." And I said, "Why do you want to go there?" It was very weird.
He told me to sign a paper. I didn't know what it was.
And then after I said to him, by the way, how old are you? And he says, 19.
That's hilarious. You ruined somebody who's still basically a child. You evil witch.
And I didn't know he was 19 because I probably
And by the
wouldn't
way,
have gone
she's
to
looking younger
bed
right
with
here
him
because
if
she's
I
wearing
knew.
the Melisandre necklace. Once she takes it off, she's even older. Yeah, it's crazy.
She's just dust.
Yeah.
Okay, so my feet are in, and I lie back.
Somebody just said Anthony Cumia's mom just came back to
This
haunt
provides
him.
circuit.
Which is, no, that's fucked up because that actually kind of looks like Ro.
It does.
That's just mean, sir.
Relation for everything, and it takes all the stress off.
This is good. That is a great. I just love this.
That's it.
I love this scenario now that's been put out into the ether of Anthony Cumia's mother comes back from the dead as a zombie to fuck young guys and act exactly like him. and just make him
Oh,
disgusted.
you're right.
Come back and just pound Bud Lights and eat Xanax and just fuck young dudes and bite them and shit. Get their guns taken away. Be like, all right, Mom, you win. Stop.
Logical surgical
I skipped forward a little bit
procedure.
here because I wanted to get into the
And
date.
it's called a heartectomy. And what you do is you cut the connection between your heart and your and then fine. Okay.
Isn't this like...
What do you think? What Extreme Love is doing is elder abuse?
What it is this woman probably, she obviously got no kids. She chose a life that was probably very meaningless. And if you don't have a family, you can't be prevented from embarrassing yourself. We're doing
No one's there help stopping you. Yeah.
like at some point we just kind of destroyed the nuclear family as a whole, and anybody that doesn't come from one ends up either this lady or fucking this lady. You know what I mean? It's just fucked, man. Nobody's around to go, Grandma, stop.
Do you like it? You like it, sweetheart?
That cat's gonna be eating her
ready.
face one day.
I'm comfortable. I'm not wearing underwear though. Okay, I'm all right now.
Tell me about the date you have coming up tonight.
His name is Shawn.
Hell yeah. You a 9, girl.
Oh man,
This is gonna
looks like Big Boy's son.
Of course it is. It looks like one of the guys that would have been in the cast of Straight Outta Compton. Like, not any of the original NWA members, but he just looks like
Somebody in
that
the
would
Death
have
Row
played-
studio. Yeah.
He looks like he looks like somebody who would have played MC Ren.
We'll eat, we'll talk, we'll probably kiss. We'll see. But it's sweet. Beauty, bye, sweetheart.
Yeah, so you paying,
Bye,
right?
honey.
Of course, you
Then
know. she
hell
pays.
yeah. We going to
back.
Applebee's.
And I'll probably give him a massage, and he's going to give me a massage. So there is the intimacy. Whether or not something will happen, I don't really know.
Look at the walk. It's even an old lady walk.
FaceTime, have you ever done it before?
Hi, Mom. Oh my God, you were wrong. She has kids.
I take it back.
She has. Yeah, look, she has kids, Mike.
I'm shocked. I'm not. You know what, man? Look, I'll eat shit when I'm wrong. I was wrong, but it seemed like she had all the indicators.
Before?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm only a mother. What should I know? But anyway, darling, so we're standing in front of the
Her daughter's kind of young for her to be in her 80s. Did she have her daughter when she was 63?
restaurant, and there's this guy who I asked a bunch of questions. So I said, are you married? He said no. I said, are you gay? He said no. I said, are you an addict? He said no. I said, will you go on a date with me? He said yes. So here I am.
Sure. Sounds like a fun date.
So are you ever embarrassed about me?
No. Once. Once you told me you were in a dorm at NYU, and that I thought was pushing the limit.
The NYU guys, right.
Oh,
So we
God.
blame the daughter, right?
Oh God, I've eaten there.
What place is this?
I don't remember the name of it, but that red door
This
thing.
is actually one of my first experiences with an older woman such as Hattie.
Well, why don't you fucking start at like 40?
Yeah, work your way up, man.
You ease your way into the fucking, this is a just dive in the pool kind of guy, right?
I say this is a fantasy just because I haven't been too in tune with the older crowd as such. But yeah, I would consider it a fantasy.
I've definitely eaten there. This is one of those places where you get like a fucking, $17 Cobb salad and it's not even good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're like, what's the point? I don't mind paying outrageous prices, but I want, delicious truffle butter on my steak. Like, yeah, this is.
Is it near? It looks like it's probably near Midtown, right?
This is a kind of a touristy trap.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder, if this were real life too. You know how many people would come up and go, "Ma'am, is he bothering you?"
Yeah, you're right.
Stop asking our customers for money.
I told you to get out of here.
I'm actually here on a date with this lady.
Oh, it's so bad.
I would pay somebody to go up to them and say that if I were in that restaurant. Go up to them and be like, "Hey, stop bothering our customers asking for money."
Look at her arthritic fingers about to touch him.
I said, one
She
man
looks like
for
Schmiegel
my
when he picked up the ring.
dead, one man for my everything. Didn't happen.
You know, back when I was young, you had to sit at a different part of the bar.
Somebody says, "Oh, you're about to rob her." That's actually kind of funny. Could you imagine if this guy met her on Tinder and was planning on robbing her?
And then
he
there's a
shows up
camera
and
crew
there's a
there.
camera crew there,
And
he's
now
like,
he has to do the date.
"Now I gotta go on a date with it." Oh no, I'm stuck. Look, can I be honest with you? Look, man, I was gonna rob this lady, okay, and like I didn't do anything yet, so I can still leave, but I wasn't gonna fuck her, and he just leaves.
So I missed making love.
Which is crazy because you're an amazing person. So yeah, somebody missed out.
She keeps touching him.
Most I like about Hattie was her bubbling personality and
nice.
how
High
genuine
five.
she
Oh, he fucked her, didn't he?
is. She's just a people person. The date went well. It's an interesting dynamic coming from what I'm used to. But, you know, all in all, I would say it was pretty cool. It was a good
She
experience.
She paid?
Probably.
Yeah.
She's definitely an interesting person. You have no choice but to run into Hattie. This was fun. This was fun.
TC in the chat. I'm sorry. This is one of the funniest things I've ever. This might be one of the funniest comments I've ever read in history. It's like getting grabbed by a deskinned Terminator.
A T-800?
A deskinned Terminator. That's mean. That's mean.
It's just cold and
It's a nice-
metallic.
Shawn is an absolute darling. So
He didn't fuck her.
You didn't fuck her.
He didn't fuck her.
he's a
I don't think
I think he really was going to rob her.
that, or I think that he really didn't think the camera crew was going to be there.
Yeah.
I could get you to sign a release on the spot.
Yeah, you're of course. Yeah, of course.
very sexual man. I'm a very sexual woman. And there's no
What if
sense of
she's an
whether or
incel?
not-
Her?
What if she's just lying about getting all this dick? What
And
if
she's not getting any dick?
What if literally nobody's fucking her? Like, they have these pickup artist types that I think are lying half the time anyway. Like Roosh V and all those guys.
Right.
What if she's an old lady masquerading as this? Yeah, I'm just out here getting all these dicks, and like nobody's fucking her.
Nobody.
And then she even was like, "I'm gonna be on this show, and I'm gonna show them how much dick I get." And then on the show, she doesn't even get the dick.
Wait until one of these guys' boys sees the video and they start fucking with him.